Hi, I'm Mariska Hargitay. When I started on Law & Order Special Victims Unit, violence and abuse had never played a significant role in my life. And then there I was, immersed every day in some of the worst that people can do to each other. But it wasn't just the scripts that pressed the tragedy of these acts into my consciousness. It was also the horrifying statistics and the letters and emails I began receiving from victims of abuse sharing their own personal stories. Domestic violence usually happens behind closed doors or hides in plain sight, beyond the reach of family, neighbors, friends, and co-workers who feel helpless. In the true story that you're about to see, a dedicated police detective and her colleagues reassemble all the disparate clues that might have, but failed, to come together to prevent this heart-wrenching tragedy.
There are only three possible outcomes in an abusive relationship. We have to keep in mind that either the batterer is going to stop the abuse, or the victim is going to leave that relationship, or someone is going to die. And no one wants any more lives lost in this fight against domestic violence. I'm Detective Deirdre Fischel, and I'm employed with the State College Police Department. I was hired in 1994 and worked in the Uniform Patrol Division for just over 9 years. In 2004, I was promoted to the rank of detective and have handled over 500 cases of domestic violence. In 2006, my agency received a federal grant to have me head a unit called the Victim-Centered Intensive Case Management Unit. We looked at our statistics in Centre County from 1999 to 2003. And although we have a very low homicide rate in Centre County, we found out that statistically speaking, our percentage for domestic violence homicides is very high. And when we looked at those stats from 1999 to 2003, the numbers were staggering. And so we said to ourselves, something has to be done. We have to look at the way we're responding to domestic violence to see if we can learn from what is happening, learn from what we are seeing in our own county.